I did
I hope
not.
if I ever have to get surgery for anything, I hope my doctor doesn't tell me what it is or what they're fixing. I like I need like a confidentially clause against myself.
I'm Maddie,
And I'm Carolyn.
and
And
we're okay. Ready?
Yeah.
And we're just some podcast. Why didn't you do it?
I thought you said that we weren't doing it. I thought we were doing that. I thought you were doing it with me. Oh, and we're just some podcast.
Hi guys. Okay, first of all, I want to apologize for the uploading schedule. It's been a little crazy the last couple of weeks for Carolyn and I. As you guys know, Carolyn started a new job. I have been working a lot at my current job. We've been editing like crazy to get everything ready for film festivals, and thank you again to those who have donated to help us apply to those film festivals. And so we haven't had a lot of time to sit down and record, and I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and edit, but I finally had time. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of us talking about medical dramas. Also, I'm so sorry, this episode took me a lot longer to edit than the other ones, only because, hey, it's no one's fault. Okay, it's no one's fault. Whenever we have the chance to talk to Michelle, we talk for hours, and this episode proves it because unedited, this episode was 2.5 hours. So I had to take out a lot, including me talking about Grey's Anatomy for like 20 minutes. Like literally 20 minutes. I talked about every single detail from seasons 1 through 5. At Carolyn's request, I did keep some of it in, but I did take out a lot of it. Thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you for watching today's episode, and bye.
I love that you use some sort of string to make it seem like you have the thing around your neck.
My charger. You know the charger that I always lose? Hey, it's around my neck.
Hey,
Take it
now you
off.
can't lose it.
Now I can't lose.
No way you can
Well, I
lose.
was really trying. Look, I even wore.
I
Like,
know. I really love you. Really, it's giving doctor.
Can I tell the audience something that I told you the other day that I thought was really funny?
Yeah.
I chuckled at myself. Because when I would visit Carolyn, I would go into her work, and
I told my work this today, by the way.
I would sit in, since you don't work there anymore, the Olive Garden. I would sit there for like hours, which was fine because I'm like reading, I'm crocheting, I'm editing,
Yeah, she would just
whatever.
sit at my bar and hang out,
And I
and
would
I'd be
be
making
getting
drinks.
Dr. Peppers with a lime. I was chilling. I'm not complaining. But I was just like, so now when I come visit you and you have to work, I'm just gonna be sitting in the urgent care for like 6 hours.
10, honey. Can you believe
10.
that? It's 10-hour shifts. I can't believe that. But it's
And they're gonna
the
thinking
trope.
you're gonna be slow. They're thinking you're slow.
Yeah, I know. Literally, they're gonna be like,
What is
that lady has been in the office. That lady has been sitting there for 6 hours. Are we gonna see her? And I'm like, no, she's
no?
perfect. I wink at you. I
And I'm
stare
just
at
like
you
reading a magazine.
longingly.
I'm like,
I stare at you longingly. I'm like, no, there's nothing wrong with her.
I walk in like this with my iPad, being like, okay, who are we seeing today? Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in.
Special guest Michelle Stahl.
Special guest Michelle. She's connecting.
She's also
connecting.
Mary. Is she playing Mary in a play right now? That's on
I
Zoom.
hope so, because I'll come see it.
Hey, you guys, I'm finally here. But
Michelle!
Oh, Michelle! Wait, did you wear scrubs too? Did Maddie tell you?
I told her. You
We all
think I
wore
would leave her
doctor
in the
scrubs.
dark? Absolutely
My-
not.
Maddie, can you show Michelle your name tag and then I'll show her mine?
I did. Oh,
And then my name tag just says the doctor is in.
Wait, Michelle, are we wearing matching colors? Green.
I love the green and
I'm in-
black one.
I am in Navy, but I am back. I'm in my voiceover hole, so everything is black. So that counts, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I went with the pit look today, as you could tell.
I know if I was
I
like,
know it's really giving Santos, even the hairstyle and
That's
everything.
right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Santos.
I
Do your
really-
charting. Sorry.
Yeah, get your charting done,
I'm
please.
charting. Currently, we're being asked on BuzzFeed, do you want a cinnamon roll to go along with your chili?
What? No,
That's
choose the
what
one that says no, I want cornbread.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't even see that one. Oh my gosh, Carolyn, pick a spoon.
so pale.
Michelle, we would like your input on which spoon we should do.
But well, I can't say I like the long weird one.
This one?
Yeah.
Michelle's a
Or
freak.
is that a bad one?
You know what? I like that spoon. That's a good spoon. We're picking that spoon. Michelle, in case you were wondering, the quiz that we picked today was
Yes.
build your ultimate bowl of chili and we'll reveal which extreme weather event you should experience it. And we got tornado.
What?
Oh,
Oh my gosh, Carolyn, we could be in Twister.
I
Aww.
love Twister.
Me
We get
too. I love both of them. Did you see the new one, Michelle?
Yes, and is that like was whoa? Ha. Was that jeez, I am so struggling today. Struggle bus right here. Yes, I think I was that. I thought there was three though, or am I making that up in my head?
I
I
think
think
there's
there's
only
three.
two. Wait, where's the third one?
There's a Twisters 2. There's a Twisters 2, and then the new Twisters. Am I wrong?
And I think you're
What?
right. And I
I
saw
didn't even
Hall.
know that. I haven't seen it.
Am I crazy? I'm gonna look this up. I feel like I'm
Yeah,
going crazy.
look that up
Twisters.
because well, I thought so too, and I thought and I've seen them all then,
I'm gonna
but
look it up.
maybe it is just two
Because
with the.
I vividly remember a um
I think there's only two movies, unless I just never saw it. Yeah, there's only two.
Okay.
there's only
And I have
two. I
seen, I
think
have seen, yes.
I think I was thinking of the Twisters.
Oh,
Because there's the Twisters, there's Twister,
Wait, what?
Twister,
Twister 2,
and
The
then
Terror Continues.
there's Twisters, the real story.
Wait, no, I think there was a straight to video one, Maddie. I think you're right.
I think I'm thinking of
There's a
that.
Twister 2, The Terror Continues, 1996, but it looks like it was a straight to VHS.
I see. Because I remember a poster, so
This
I was like,
one.
I don't know if that was like a bad dream, but
this is
That one.
the
I
one that
love that one. Okay, I like
Carolyn,
both of them. I honestly kind of like the new one more, but I love both of
really?
them a lot.
really. I
I
think I still
genuinely
like the
just
first
love the
one.
new one, but like that is fine. That opinion might not be shared because not like with you guys, but like with the overall consensus of reviews of good or bad movies. But I love those kind of movies. They're like my guilty pleasures. I like love all the Jurassic Park movies. They're just so fun.
Do you, so I love the Jurassic Park movies too, except for I'm afraid. I was afraid of the dinosaurs. I'm not anymore, obviously, but the first time I watched it, I was expecting sort of cartoony, you know? And
Yeah.
I'm in this
No.
theater and I'm like, oh my God, the dinosaurs are mean. It really, like,
Yeah.
yeah, they were super mean, but I do love them. But I
The-
love like environmental disaster save the day movies. You
Me
know, they're
too.
so dumb sometimes, but I
No,
love
they're terrible, but they're my favorite. I love them. Day After Tomorrow, one of my favorites.
That was
And
just
it
great.
is the worst script ever. Like every single line is a one-liner. It's like embarrassing. Like I watched it this year and I was like, ooh, like every line is terrible. But
What's
they're
the one with The Rock?
fun.
Oh my
San
gosh.
Andreas Fault
I
Yes.
hated
or
that
San
one.
Andreas. Oh, it's so bad. But I love it because they're so fun. I don't even care.
Yes,
Like they're
yes.
just so fun.
I can't watch them just because like earthquakes are I'm terrified of earthquakes, and so whenever I have to watch a movie with it, I'm like, oh please no, please. But I remember I had to watch that movie in film school. In order to like get your degree, you had to do like certain classes like math, English, and then science. And so you would do like math and movies, and we did a science and movies, and so we each had to pick a movie, and so I picked that one with Zara, and we had to do a whole presentation on it, and I was like, man, that movie like, it freaked me out. It scares me. It
Dude,
scares me.
it's so funny. You
Even
should
though
have
it's
Day
not
After
realistic.
Tomorrow because Day After Tomorrow was voted like the most unrealistic movie ever.
Well,
Re-
someone else picked it, so I
Probably,
was
yeah, yeah.
devastated.
Oh, sorry.
That one's
Have you
so fun. I
have you
love
guys seen the one? It's is it Sweden or Norway? It's really, I think it's good. You if you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. It might be older now. Well, it's definitely older, but it's like in a fjord or whatever, and chunks of the cliff fall in the fjord. And I'll look up the name because I loved it.
I don't really watch that many like of those kind of movies. I'm not My dad was really into them, so like he
My
would
dad is too, and so we used to watch them a lot. And I kind of love them. They're kind of fun. I mean, you know exactly what's going to happen. It's like someone's about to get divorced at the beginning of the movie, and then
Yeah.
everyone almost dies, and the kid goes missing, and then the dad has to be like, I'm going to go get the kid. And the mom's like, don't go. And then they have like this long conversation about how they wish things were different between them. And then he goes and saves the kid, and then it ends with them getting a house together, even though they still don't know what's going to happen. So, like, that's every single one of those movies.
Yeah.
But I eat them up every single time.
But the ones that are based on real events are the ones that I'm like, I can't watch these. I can't watch it at all. Like, there's
But
one.
you might learn tidbits on how to survive.
That's true. But there was one, oh my gosh,
It's like why you watch true crime.
Tom
Yes, the Tom
Holland's in it.
Holland one. What is that one called?
I don't know. And what's his
That
name,
one's
Carolyn?
really old.
What's his name?
Ewan McGregor, I think is who you're
Thank
thinking
you.
of.
He's in it, and that movie freaks me
What?
out. Like the
And this
scene
is a
where,
disaster movie? What was
It's a
it?
really well, not really old. It's probably 20 years old, but it's an early Tom Holland movie, like one of his first
yeah,
movies.
it's
Let
based
me
on this
find it.
family. Yeah, I don't know what country they went to.
The Impossible.
Oh my God.
Yes,
That is
Caught
so
in
good.
Thailand
Ah,
Thailand. Yeah, the
after a
tsunami.
tsunami.
that
Oh
I
is
was
my
so
so
good. Can
gosh,
tempted.
you believe they actually, the whole family survived after all
that's
the, I
it's
mean, I'm sorry. I
crazy.
loved that freaking movie, but it
I
was
mean, it was
terrifying.
good, but it freaked me out. Like I think that was like the first disaster movie I saw, and I was just like,
Oh,
there's just no way I'm gonna watch any more of these. And then
but
my
now
dad,
you know that
now
if
I
if you're
know.
at a beach and the water recedes a long way, get the hell out.
You run like hell.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
my
don't get in a boat like
I
some
went
dads.
Exactly.
I went home for I don't know, sometime in the summer a few years ago when Twisters had just come out and my family had just moved to Texas, coming from a place that has never even heard of a tornado to a place that's like all about them. And not really. They're like on the very end of like they're not in a spot that gets very many tornadoes. And they haven't had a tornado touchdown in like a ton of years. But I'm like, guys, this is my favorite movie. I love this movie so much. Because I genuinely do. And I put it on, and Liz is like upset the whole time. Liz is like, we just moved to a place that gets tornadoes. Why are you showing me this movie? Like, now I'm
Oh,
terrified. And I'm like, no, 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 no. So then I literally spent 2 hours sitting in Liz's room, like explaining to her like the probability of a tornado actually touching down where she lives.
yeah.
And yeah, it was a good talk.
Um,
Good
well, you
chat.
know, that's funny. If I'll tie this back to Jurassic Park in a strange way when you have to talk somebody down. So Jordy insisted he was fine to watch that movie, even though it was scary. Jordy, my son, when he was like 7 or 8, and he insisted that all of his friends had watched it and it was going to be fine. Going to bed that night, he was not happy and he was like afraid. And he's like, Mom, but what if the dinosaurs come? And I was like, I shouldn't have let him watch it. And then I was like, well, here's this glass of water. He's like, how will I know if the dinosaurs come? And I'll be like, the water will start moving, so you're fine.
There
And then
was
you're outside stomping outside of his room.
you have the
No,
Bluetooth speaker playing sounds
no.
of dinosaurs. No, my one time my cousins and I we were like in a hotel. We put on a movie and like hotels, you can't just like go on Netflix. So you just like play what's on cable. And
Yeah.
so Jurassic Park came on cable and I was like, "Do you guys want to watch this? Like, I don't know, it might be too scary for my youngest cousin." And my youngest cousin was like, "No, like I'm fine. Like I'm not scared of dinosaurs. I've seen it before." And I was like, "Okay." Hey, never trust a child because they're lying to you. And
Right.
so we're watching the movie, and I just hear, I
Oh,
look over, and she's bawling her eyes out because she's so scared.
it's
And I was,
terrifying.
and I was like, "Why didn't you tell me?" She was like, "I just wanted to be like you guys." I was like,
Oh.
"We don't want to watch Jurassic Park. We watched it because of you." But it was so,
No, dude, that movie is so scary. That
it's
first
so
one,
scary.
and I watched it as a kid as well. Oh my gosh, when the dinosaur breaks the glass in the Jeep and they both scream.
I
Oh my gosh.
know.
And then when she's in the kitchen and she's running around, oh, it's so
The
scary.
And
one,
when the velociraptors are sitting there and she's like, the reflection in all of the
Yes.
yes.
steel stuff. Oh my God. I was like in a ball. in the seat.
So
The
scared.
the part that always like gets me, well, besides those parts, is the one where they're like, "No, we followed the sound of your phone. Your phone was ringing." And then they're like, "The last person that had my phone was whatever." And they turn around and this giant dinosaur is right there and you can hear the phone and you're like, "Oh my gosh, he was eaten."
Was that
Yeah.
two or three?
I don't remember which one. It
I
might
think
be.
it's three
I
because
think it's three. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that was three. Yeah. Crazy. So Zach is reading the books right now because he
Oh,
loves something about Zach is he loves dinosaurs. Sometimes I'll be like asking about his day and he'll be like, "Did you know that this dinosaur actually has this fun fact about it?" And I'm like, "No." Thanks for
did
sharing
you
though.
know dinosaurs are dead?
Yeah. He there's
No
like a
offense, Zach.
new they discovered another species of one of the dinosaurs and he hasn't stopped talking about it all week. Okay, and I
Yeah.
love that. It's really cute. But anyways, okay, so he's obsessed with Jurassic Park and he's reading the books and he said that the books are like a million times scarier than the movies. And I was like, I already felt like the movies were scary.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think I would want
He
to
says
read
they're
that.
way more violent and like way more disasters happen. And
Huh.
he said that like the first probably a third of it, you're not even meeting the characters that are in the
Right.
first Jurassic Park yet. You're just hearing like secondhand accounts of what's going on and like people going missing and like all this
Ooh.
stuff. Like it's so
That's scary.
scary.
That's scary. That's
You
scary.
guys,
Scary.
I'm sorry, I'm going off. This is, oh, it's not showing up very well. Hey, look, there you
It's
are, Carolyn. You're
Carolyn.
Hi
in it.
guys.
Okay,
I'm in the
where's
movie.
Maddie?
Surprise.
Where's Maddie? Oh,
We're
there's.
all in the movie, guys.
Okay, wait, really quick. We need to introduce Michelle. I kind of
Oh
did, but we
God,
should.
We
sorry.
never
Slash
do
Mary.
this. We never do
Michelle
this.
Stahl slash Mary. Michelle, are you playing a role of Mary in something?
I have played a role as
Because
Mary in
your name
something.
says Michelle Stahl slash Mary, so I wondered if you what show you were in
Oh,
right
that's why it's. Oh, that's why.
now. I was like, okay,
Yeah, we were
okay.
doing a read through, I think, of something.
She
But
said,
it's long ago, and apparently I haven't changed it ever.
no,
So
I love it because you're
thank
booked
you.
and busy.
I
You
love
know,
Booked
that's
and
one thing I
busy.
know about you.
well,
Okay, guys, this is Michelle. She's been on our show before. We love her so much. She's an actor from Seattle, and she's been in a
Woo!
lot of our projects.
Represent.
A lot of our projects, all of our projects. Yeah, currently she's in our show Winona and she plays Detective Anderson. So, yeah, and
And
she's joining us
she's
today.
the amazing supporter of Star of Magnolia
True.
production.
I love you guys. You're
And
awesome.
yeah, she's super cool. And she also enjoys medical dramas a lot. And because Maddie and I have been on a medical drama kick, we
Although
want to
I do have to
hear about that.
admit I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy,
It's
Yeah, I
okay.
haven't either, Michelle. I
I
haven't
like
either.
Maddie
forced
was saying.
I forced Carolyn to watch it.
I watched 2 episodes.
And your thoughts?
Well, we'll get
It's
into
okay. It's
it.
fine. I'm not upset, okay? I'm not upset.
Okay,
But
here's the thing though. Here's the thing about things that are of their time because Grey's Anatomy is so of its time. I feel like if I had watched it when it came out, I would have been obsessed with
Yeah.
it. But then when you watch it 20 years later, well, it's still going, but like I was watching season 2, it's
yeah.
like it's like, oh, this came out at this time. Like, and I could tell. And now all these people have stolen these ideas and used them in other things now. And oh, I
Oh.
recognize this because this was
Mhm.
referenced from this. But I think if I had watched it when it came out, I would have been obsessed and watched every
Yeah.
single episode.
I personally think it still holds up. Like, if anyone listening to this wants to start Grey's Anatomy, I think you totally should. I think it's a great show. This is spoiler, guys, okay? Any episode before the plane crash is brilliant work. 10 out of 10, a million recommend. But anything after that, you're like, "Meh, whatever, I don't care." But
So
I think it's a great show.
pre-plane crash, PPC,
Pre-plane crash.
and then PPC post plane crash. That doesn't work. Sorry.
Exactly. I think it's a fantastic show. I think the last like 2 episodes ago, I said something about how I watched it when I was like 12. I I really don't remember when I started. I know I was in middle school when I first started watching the show. But
Yeah, and I feel like I would have ate it up.
I 100% ate it up. I love drama. End of sentence.
And
I
there
love
was
drama.
a time when I really liked those shows, like genuinely. Like I watched
Yeah.
like Switched at Birth and The Fosters and like all the drama of those, and I love the drama. I was eating it up. But
Yeah.
now I'm like,
Yeah.
You know why I didn't watch Grey's Anatomy?
Why?
Because I'm also, even though I might love something, I'm also weirdly loyal and strange about it.
oh,
So
Michelle's a freak.
loved ER, and I was like, they're just gonna
So
copy ER.
good.
And so that's why I was like,
Michelle
It's
was jaded against it
no,
because Michelle is a nurse.
it dude, it like they ER and Grey's Anatomy is I saw someone say ER walked so Grey's Anatomy could run. And I think that's very true. I
okay.
think I think they're very similar for sure. I think there's more drama in Grey's Anatomy but in ER, man, John Carter has my heart forever
Yeah.
and oh man, I
Yeah.
love that man.
I
What's
really liked ER. Zach and I started it.
what's your guys' favorite episode of ER? Do you have one? Because I have one that has still stayed with me. And remember, I am significantly older than you guys, and I still think about it. Still.
Well,
I
some
can't
like
say because I've just started it, so I'm not very far yet.
So I don't want to give it away then. I
No,
don't
you
want to
can
give a
tell me. It's
spoiler.
okay. No,
there's
genuinely, you can tell me. I'll
it's
build.
not my favorite episode, but it's the episode I think about all the time because I think it traumatized me.
Okay.
Um But I don't know if I want to say, but it has to do with John Carter and Lucy. Do you know what I'm talking about? They go into a room.
Oh, I vaguely remember
Oh
this.
my gosh.
Ah,
I think about it from time to time and it's just, it's,
Maddie, you can spoil it. It's okay. You could tell me. I want to know.
well, they get stabbed by a patient
yeah.
and Lucy and John were like, um, I mean, I can't exactly, I mean, it's been a long time, but I can't remember if they were
That
like in a
that was
relationship, but they were
pretty far
flirting.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were flirting pretty hard. And then, uh, and then they both get stabbed by this patient and she dies.
Yeah.
And then he like has to live, like John Carter, he
She
was
was
like
fired.
Meredith Grey, like going
No,
through,
going
he
through
was,
it.
he was going
Dude,
through it. Because
okay,
after
okay.
that, then he has the addiction problem. Like there was so much happening,
I
but
forgot about the addiction problem, which is really
yeah.
interesting when you compare it to the pit.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Dude, it's so good. But yeah, John Carter, he went through it on that show and oh my gosh, but there's such a good part in that episode where I forgot what his mentor's name was. But it was the guy that was like basically in charge of him. And John like looks at him, he's like, "I'm really glad that's you who's like helping him save his life." Damn.
Yeah. I
Dude,
think
So good.
I wonder, okay, and we talked about dude, no, Wiley. Love him so much. But I think the ER connections and I'm sad that they couldn't get the rights to it because that would have been so cool with that
Mhm.
plot because he could have been like, I've been there. Like, that's why I'm
Yeah.
so upset about it.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. I
Season
had
one. Like
Yeah.
that would have and I bet that was written with that in mind, and then they had to, take out all
Yeah.
the relations. Because you think about a project like this, and you think about who Noah Wiley is, it's possible he's been writing drafts of these scripts for years.
Well, I just have to say, I hadn't seen him in anything for so long. And of course, his character just has
Falling
stayed with me.
Skies.
I hadn't
The
watched that, and now I see.
librarians.
No, Michelle, don't watch Falling Skies. It's shit.
Well,
It's
I
garbage.
started
It's
it.
so
I
bad.
started it and it was so bad. I
It's
stopped.
terrible. I couldn't even get through the first episode. Okay, so I watched it when it came out. Okay, it's my
Yeah.
family's a huge sci-fi family, and it was like great because we all were into it. So we were like, okay, this will be a fun show to watch. I cannot believe I mean, we did watch past season one, but I can't even believe we got through season one. Zach and I tried to watch it again when the pit was because now we're caught up and we're like, we need more Noah Wiley action.
New episode in
Disgusting.
3 hours,
That's exactly
by the way.
Gross. I
That's
know.
exactly it. I was like, I thought he'd kind of dropped off and stopped acting, but I was like, oh, I'm going to watch The Pit because he was good in ER, but I wonder what it's going to be. And I am just like completely obsessed. He's so good.
He's
He's so
so
good.
good.
And Falling
Everybody in
Skies
that is so good.
spent their entire budget on him, and then couldn't get any
Oh,
other good actors, and couldn't get
oh,
anything else.
oh.
Well, I'm just assuming that's what happened because it's so bad, but that might not be what happened.
Okay, I'm
That's
not gonna try it again then. I won't try to watch
No, like
no.
I genuinely want to be like, it gets better, but I honestly don't remember, and I couldn't get through the pilot.
it.
I was like, oh my gosh, at 13, I was like, this is the best show's ever come out.
Me with Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, but I want to say things I loved about Grey's Anatomy, Maddie, because I did
Oh,
love a lot of things
okay.
about it.
Because I
Okay,
did text Carolyn. I was like, what are your thoughts? I won't be upset if you don't like it
because I
because
told her that I don't usually like those kind of shows.
she doesn't like dramatic like that. So, but I
Okay.
do. So that's why I love it. So I was like, I won't be offended if you don't like it. Okay,
So
Carolyn.
when we say dramatic, are you guys talking about like people having high emotions or
I don't mind that. I just don't love.
Bombs in a hospital.
I don't love melodrama, and I don't love when it like a
melodrama?
show
Okay.
becomes too big for itself, where they're just having like these
Yep.
ridiculous scenarios where you're like, what are we talking about?
I gotcha. Okay.
And because I think with a hospital situation, it's like the stakes are already high because you're in a hospital.
Right.
Usually they tend to write like even higher stakes. You're like, well, now what about if this happened? And like, there's just nowhere else to go because you're already in a
Yeah.
hospital.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I think that's a challenge, and I think that's why they do that, which is also why I love The Pit so much. And I think that the 1 hour per episode gives them enough space to not have to go to that level.
Yeah, it's really, although they are having another like
Oh yeah, we have
emergency
mass
where all the
casualty
patients are coming
event,
in.
and now
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
this thing, and then a hospital
Yeah.
got shut down. Yes,
I
but
absolutely don't mind.
yeah, but I think it's written so well that I believe that that could happen. You know, it's not like a
Absolutely.
random thing. And okay, so here are the things that I loved about Grey's Anatomy. Okay, the
Okay.
characters are so good and they're so enticing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a few episodes of ER and I really liked ER. But like I was so into the characters of Grey's Anatomy like immediately. Like immediately. Like the characters are really well done. Um, and
Especially in
you
the
love
first
all
couple
of
of
them
seasons.
and you care about all of them and you like care about what they're going through and I love that. And I do love Katherine Heigl, genuinely. I love her.
Me
So,
too. I just
uh,
love the relationships in that show because you have Christina and Meredith who are like besties.
oh, they're really so cute.
Besties for the resties. You have the drama with Meredith and Derek. Oh my gosh. Like that is what I watched Grey's Anatomy for. Like I love the romance in that like of like the jealousy moments, the yearning moments between the characters. Like I just loved all of it.
Yes, and
So
yeah,
good.
I really liked those. There were some definitely like some twist surprise moments for sure. They
Mhm.
definitely know how to write twists in that show. Even if the twists can be crazy, they know how to write them. Yeah, and the relationships are good. The acting was good too. Meredith Grey, dude, that was so good. That whole arc of the like, I think I'm supposed to die today arc was so good. Like
Yeah.
Wow.
so crazy. Well, it was
Yeah.
just like a weird like you can tell that Meredith is like some sort of like OCD, some sort of like weird juju superstitions about things. And so like this episode, it's 2-parter, and it starts with her in the
You
morning
know it's when it's
being
a
like, I
first.
think I'm gonna
Okay.
die today, and then her best friend being like, what are you talking about? We have work. We gotta go to work, girl. What are you doing? And then it's a really cool arc because you're kind of just like dealing with her emotions the whole time. The only thing that the reason why I don't love the show is because I and it's not this kind of show. Like I just have to be like, no, this is just the kind of show it is, and that's fine. It's just not for me. But like every time they would be like a life or death moment, but then there would be like a dramatic pause for characters to look at each other. I was like, someone's dying! Please, please, please. But like also that's just the show. Like that's the whole point is the character
Mhm.
relationships. It's not about necessarily the hospital, like genuinely. Which is why I like
Yeah.
the pit so much, because the pit is like we're in the hospital right now. But I still really liked it. The characters were
Yeah.
great.
I feel
The
like
music, oh my gosh, dude, Breathe 2 a.m. Crazy. But it rocks,
yeah.
dude. Once again, I would have been like, I'm like this. I'm listening to the song. Like, I'm just like, this is great.
Yeah.
Um,
And Meredith like her
her
whole
character
life
is so good.
her whole character is crazy because like from the get-go she didn't want to be a doctor. She was a doctor because her mom was, and she
Hmm.
was a legend in that hospital. And so when like her first day, she's like trying to learn, like, and then it's like, oh, you're Meredith Grey, like your mom was this doctor, and she's like, mm-hmm. So she already has like the standard that she has to live up to, and as you're following it, you're like, oh, her mom is this terrible human being who has Alzheimer's, who had an affair with the chief, and how all these things kind of connect. And now she has, like, her dad abandoned her, and then her. This is dramatic. This sounds crazy, but like her sister that she's never known about comes and works in the hospital, and so that kind of helps her arc because she never wanted to accept that side of the family, but now she's like, Lexi Gray is my sister, and it's just like this whole thing. Like, I love Meredith Grey. Okay. And when I mean, I'm not still watching the show, but I know that she did leave the show. And they're still going.
Whose anatomy is it now?
That's what I said. I'm like, what are we
What do
doing,
you
people?
mean?
Because the actress, Ellen, she was just like, I've done the show for too long. I have
Well,
to.
yeah, at that point, all your coworkers are gone.
Yeah.
Isn't it just the her best friend is still in it, and that's it of the
It's
original
still
cast?
going. It's
No,
still
Yes.
well,
active.
it's still going. It's still like the show's still going, but Meredith is like everyone who started out. This is why I don't watch it anymore, because they replaced the entire cast, and then anyone from the original cast has completely changed. Like Dr. Bailey, like she was one of my favorite characters from the get-go because she was so strong, and she was very smart, and but she like. I mean, she had like a tough exterior, but she had like a soft heart. She was like a great character. And then in the newest season, she's just like this bitter old lady who like hates everyone, who hates her kids, who hates her husband, who hates the interns. Like she's just a terrible person, and I don't know why they did that to her, but it drives me crazy. But
The writers hate the actress.
at this point, you have to make her like that. But yeah, Meredith's gone. Meredith's character, I think she moved. Spoilers, guys, please. She moved to Boston with another character who's not in the newest season. Dr. Avery, he's great, but she moves to Boston with her kids, and then um, Alex abandoned everyone. Izzy left. George dies. Who
Wow.
else? Christina leaves. Everyone leaves, and I was, I can't do that show anymore. Derek dies.
We should
Wow.
probably put spoilers.
This is spoilers. I've already said this is spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's been out for like 25 years. If you haven't seen it already.
Yes. Yeah, I did know that Derek died because I was on the internet when that episode came out.
It
And
was
I was
so
like,
dumb too.
well, it was just the same as freaking spoilers for Downton Abbey. It was the same as Downton Abbey, and he dies exactly the same as he dies in Downton Abbey. And I'll never forgive them. I literally was like, what? Like, I
Devastating.
remember because I watched Downton Abbey very late. Okay, I didn't get into Downton until I think I was COVID or I was in college.
Oh,
And then
really?
I binged all of it. Okay, the whole thing. And I'm texting my mom. Okay, we're having Downton texting time. Okay, every time, like I'm watching Downton right now, you're getting every minute of every second of every episode.
Hmm.
And yeah, Michelle, did you watch Downton?
Yes.
Okay, before I spoil
So
everything.
good.
It's like
Oh, it's so
season
good.
3 or season 4, okay? The main girl finally gets an arc and you finally start to root for her because she's kind of insufferable, very
Yep.
selfish, does whatever she wants.
Yep.
But then she has this boy next door kind of guy who's always like, "Oh, I would never marry her." And her parents are like, "You should probably marry him. It would be like kind of a perfect match." And she's like, "No, you." But then they finally get together, okay? It takes so long. Like it's like you're waiting 4 seasons for them to get together. And they're not together in every episode. Like he'll just show up every few episodes. And it's Michelle, what's the actor? He plays the Beast in Beauty and the Beast. Oh my gosh, what's his
I
name?
cannot remember
I don't know his
anybody's
name.
name.
My mom is screaming it in the car right now. Kathy,
Uh,
Kathy, wait, I'm finding it. I'm finding it. Dan Stevens, okay? Dan
That's his
Stevens.
Dan
name?
Stevens.
He does not look like a Dan. I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now. Dan, if you're listening to this, you don't look like a Dan Stevens.
Okay, it's this guy. Okay, that's Dan.
Yeah.
This is a
Oh
bad
yeah.
picture of him too. Dan, if
Here's
you're
a
listening to
slightly
this, change your
better
picture.
picture.
If you're listening to this, your IMDb is bad. But anyways, okay, and you like kind of fall in love with him because he's so sweet to her, and she treats him terribly. Like she talks crap about him all the time. She tells everyone
Ugh.
how ugly and stupid he is, and he's like in love with her, okay? And then they finally get together, and then I think they get married. I'm pretty sure they have a whole wedding, don't they? And
Yeah.
then they have a kid. And I want to say there's like a jump moment, or maybe she finds out she's pregnant. I don't think the kid's born yet. And and then he, isn't that right, Michelle? I think she's pregnant when he
I
died.
might be
Don't remember.
yeah. What was
And then
she?
he's driving home and gets in a car accident, and there's like two cars on the
Yes.
road. And I'm
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
you gotta be
Well,
kidding me. I was
and
so mad. I
did
was
you
like, there's
know it?
no
I
way.
knew it. I'm like, as soon as they're focusing on
Yes,
him
as
driving
soon as
home,
they
I'm
show
like,
him in the
oh
car. That's why I
no.
hate every time someone's in a car in a movie, I'm like, they're gonna die because
Yep.
every single
Yep.
time. Yeah, so he's just like in the car smiling and they're finally happy, and I'm
I'm like,
like,
oh
it's over.
no.
But I'm
Yep.
just thinking like there's no way they're gonna kill him off because he's awesome. And then he dies.
Yeah.
And she pretty much reverts back to being awful and terrible again. And you're just like,
Yeah.
Why am I watching this? Yeah.
Yeah, but they were depicting her as like a true lady because she was such a twit, really.
yes, yeah, yeah.
True jerk of a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean she's just rich kid. I mean, like, what do you expect? But like, yeah, it's tough. And it always, the only thing that really irked me about that show is that her and her sister didn't get along. It made me so sad every time. Because they
The
were just awful to each other. Not Sybil. Dude, Sybil. Don't make me
I was
cry on
gonna
this
say
show.
I love the I loved the relationship between her and the chauffeur.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I love Sybil. Dude, every person I loved in that show, they were like, Maddie, maybe this is why I'm jaded against dramas. Because I'm just like, oh my gosh, everyone's happy now. Dead.
Well, yeah, like when
Like,
Derek
oh, like a
dies,
moment. 6 feet under.
like when
Oh,
Derek dies, it was a gut wrench for sure. 'Cause like he got out of his car to save someone's life on the side of the road. And then he gets
Oh.
back into his car and it was like on this hill and so he doesn't see the truck coming
Oh,
and so it hits
okay.
him. And then what was even more devastating was that the car isn't what killed him. He goes into this ER and he's like all bruised up and cut up, whatever. And one of the doctors is like, we should give him a CT to make sure that he's okay up there. And the other doctor's like, we don't have time. And then that's what killed him because
Oh
I
God.
forgot exactly what was happening, but he became like brain dead. And it was, oh my gosh, it was devastating. Whatever. It was
Hmm.
just devastating. I was so sad. I was like,
Mhm.
I don't even know how old I was. I was just like, I'm never watching the show ever again.
no, literally, I like had to take a break from Downton. Because I was like,
Yeah.
that's a joke. There's no way that's real.
And it was so sad because then it like cuts to Meredith giving birth to their third child. And I was like,
They have
Wow.
babies? Did they get married at some point? Did they get
yes,
together?
yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't
So
know there was a payoff for them. I thought that that
Yep.
just was never going to happen.
no. So
Mhm.
season one, they're falling in
Because
love. Okay.
Yep.
don't they
Yep.
sleep together in the first episode?
They do. Well, they meet at a bar and like it's like the morning after. And then she goes into the hospital for her first day as an intern and he's there. He works there. He's the neurosurgeon. And they're like, "Oh my gosh." And so the whole episode they're kind of flirting. They're secretly dating, but then it like comes out that they are dating. And that dude, then the season finale. Okay, the actress did not know this was happening. So the shot, like the look on her face is genuine. And they're about to like walk out of the hospital and this woman walks over and she's like, why haven't you been answering my calls? And he's just like, why are you here? And then she goes, oh, so you must be the woman who's been sleeping with my husband. Season finale, the last 2 minutes, okay? And she's like, husband?
Oh my God.
So good. And then season two is where basically I'm just gonna tell you everything about Grey's
No, I
Anatomy.
love this because I love seeing shows through Maddie's eyes. The best of any viewing experience I've ever had is it's never as good
I'm
as
telling you the
Maddie's retelling.
highlights. I'm giving you the highlights. Okay. So season two, she starts flirting with, or no, sorry. So she's obviously mad at Derek, and she's like, I don't want you anymore because you're married. And so Addison's like, I'm
Fair,
here to
valid.
valid. And Addison, who's the wife, is like, I want to work things. I want to get back together with you. I want to work things out. And so there's a scene where Derek Shepherd is living in a trailer on this plot of land that he owns, which anyone who lives in Washington or Issaquah area, his house is on top of Poo Poo Point.
Poo poo
That
point.
is his house.
Yes,
That is where he
sick.
lives, okay?
I know
And
where that is.
How do you
gr-
spell poo poo?
Poo Poo, poo
Like
poo,
how you
like poo
think it
poo,
would. You
like
know,
poo
it's
poo
funny.
point.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I saw this thing on TikTok that was like, what if we kiss on Poo Poo Point? And I was like, guys, I know where that is. I live right
It's
next to that.
Dude, I used to hike that all the time. It's a great hike, guys. If
It's a
anyone lives,
great hike and it's a beautiful
it's a
view. Oh, it's
beautiful,
so
and you
beautiful.
can
How
what's
did
I
you
didn't
get
name
that
it
name?
Michelle. I don't own the
I
mountain.
need to know why it's named poo poo point.
I have no idea, but
What
it's
you guys, what if it's like a big mound of poop?
It could be.
Because
it could
that's where
be.
all the locals have pooped for years.
Well then,
You guys
Michelle.
being locals.
Cheryl and I have
Well,
actually
no, she knows the secret.
no, just kidding. But his house is on top of Poo Poo Point. Okay, it's fantastic. And so she drives up one day, and oh, that scene is so good because she's just like, "What was I to you? Why did you do this? Like, what happened?" And he was just like, "Well." He tells the whole story about how one day he came home and his wife Addison was in bed with his best friend McSteamy.
Oh,
Okay. So
McSteamy. I've heard that reference before. Okay.
he booked it to Seattle. And so
Ah,
she was like, "So what was I?" And he was like, "You were like coming up for fresh air." Beautiful, beautiful speech. Okay, he gets a beautiful speech. Okay, you're like, oh, okay, don't even mind. So then she's like, I still can't do this. I feel betrayed. So then he starts working things out with Addison, and then at that
big
point,
mistake.
right. So then he, but
I can
then
tell that already.
exactly. So then Meredith at this point is like,
Michelle wrote the
maybe
show. She's been lying to you
she
for
wrote the
years.
show. She's so then Meredith's like, I maybe want to figure out if he divorces Addison, then maybe I have a chance with him because I think I'm in love with him. And so she has this whole speech where it's like, pick me, choose me, love me.
Yes,
Oh,
I know
Great.
that audio.
Wow.
Yep, great speech. And he's like, I'm gonna try things with Addison. And she's like, what? He's like, well, she's my wife. Okay, we all hate Derek at this point. So then there's like a whole bunch of stuff, and I love season two because she
The
kind of
bomb.
like is trying to heal from the betrayal of Derek. Okay, and so there's some jealousy moments with the bomb. Okay,
Where is she?
where is
That's not the
she?
she
That's
she was
not the
looking for.
she he was looking for. Okay, that is not the
Oh.
she he was looking for.
Because
So good.
he's like, so okay, so what happens, Michelle, is Meredith,
So
there's a bomb. Okay, it's a whole thing. But you think the bomb is like safe, it's not gonna go off, and like everything's fine and everyone's like getting better, and then the bomb does go off, and Meredith doesn't like die, but she just like gets a little hurt. Like she's fine. She just like gets
she gets
she just like
like
falls
blown
back.
back.
And then she's okay.
Flies back.
Okay, but then McDreamy is running through the hospital and he's like, where is she? Where is she? And then his wife runs out and like gives him a hug. And then one of the like other nurses or
Adele.
Bailey?
So
Adele? Who was it?
Adele, she is the chief's wife.
Oh yes. And she's like, that wasn't the she he was looking for. Which was funny. Like genuinely, I don't think that line needed to be said. I think we all got it, but I like that she added a little flair to it.
I loved it. I loved the line because then you cut back to Derek and he's just like you could
He
like you can
realizes
see
that he doesn't love his wife
no. I mean,
that
I
point,
think I
or
think at
like
this point
the way he loves Meredith.
he loves Meredith, but at this point he like I'm trying to remember because they were going to like marriage counseling and it wasn't going well, but they were still trying to figure things out. And I mean, he just has always loved Meredith, but
Mm.
he was trying to do the right thing. Like he says this later, he's like, I was trying to do the right thing of trying it again with you, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think our marriage is over. Like in that scene, you just see like all this anxiety and just like stress on his face. And then when you cut to him going to Meredith's house later that night and he sees her walking down the stairs, it's just pure relief. Like he just needed to see her with his own eyes to make sure she was okay.
Mm.
Ah, so
That seems
good.
really cute.
So
Yeah.
good. And so then Meredith in her depressive state, she gets a dog. Okay. But her roommates, who are George and Izzy, hate the dog. They don't want the dog. And so Derek was trying to be a nice person, be like, I could take the dog for you. It could be our dog. It's our dog. Okay. Okay. So they get this dog. The dog ends up getting sick. This is where she meets the vet. Okay. The vet likes Meredith. So then she starts dating the vet. Derek is jealous,
Love triangle.
calls
Sorry.
Meredith a whore. That's a that was a great scene though
What?
because Derek
Dude,
is
Meredith best not be getting back with this man. First
because
of all, he's got a
Derek is
wife.
like
Second of all, he's fun in
pissed
there.
because Derek
No,
finds out
no
that
way.
she's now with the vet and
Oh
that
my
she had a
God.
previous
Rude.
relationship with George. And so he's upset, pissed off. And so she follows him to the staircase and she's like, "What is wrong with you?" He's like, "Well, like, you know, who's going to be next on your list? Alex, because I heard he likes to sleep around too." And then she grabs him and she's
Oh
like, "You don't
God.
get to call me a whore. When I met you, I thought met the person I was going to spend the rest of my life with. I was done. So all the boys and all the bars and all the obvious daddy issues, I was done. You left me. You chose Addison. I'm all built, I'm all glued back together now. I choose, wait, what did she say? I
You got it
choose
memorized.
not to apologize on how I repaired. You don't get to call me a whore. And then she walks away, and I was like, damn, that was beautiful. Chills
For
up my
anyone
ankle.
listening, if a man calls you a whore, do not date him. Do not get back
Well,
with him.
okay. I
Absolutely.
know,
Don't
but
do
she
that.
does, but she needs to be with Derek, so I forgive it. And then she needs to be with Derek. So they have to plan this prom for the chief's niece who's like dying in the hospital. So they plan this whole prom, and at the prom, okay, Meredith invites the vet. Okay.
Right?
She's dancing with the vet. Derek is in the distance dancing with Addison. They lock eyes and they're like, "Oh my gosh, like I'm just in love with this other person." So then they sneak away and Meredith is like, "You have to stop looking at me like that. You're married." And he's like, "You think I want to look at you? You think I wouldn't rather be looking at my wife?" He's like, "I'm married, I have responsibilities. I can't, but I'm always thinking about how the vet is just touching you with his hands. I would do anything not to be looking at you." And then they have this whole thing. And then that's the season finale. Season
You like
3.
forbidden fruit. That's what you like, isn't it?
I guess I do. I guess I do. I just loved because the entire it's just so good.
No,
And
I
then
get it. I get caught up in that too.
yeah, and then season 3. Oh wait, let me bring you back to episode 18 of season 2 because McSteamy comes into
How many
town.
episodes a season?
A million.
Like
And there's a
25.
million
Like
seasons.
25.
Okay.
But in season 2, episode 18, McSteamy comes in town. Okay. He walks up to Meredith and he starts flirting hardcore. He's like, "Who are you, girl?" And then Derek comes out, knocks him out onto the ground, and then
Fired.
no, guys, come on, come on. So then she's stitching up McSteamy, okay, because he has a cut on his cheek. And he's like, "You know what's funny? Because Derek walked in me in bed with his wife, and he just like turned around and walked away. But he saw me
Oh.
talking to you,
Oh, right. It's that guy.
and I'm on the ground bleeding. Don't you find that funny?" And she
Oh.
went, "No."
So McSteamy used to be his best friend?
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, crazy. Okay. But then but then Meredith and Derek, they figure it out in season 3. They get together, they break up, then they get back together. And then they get married, I think season 5. They get married after Derek he's doing like this clinical trial, and on one of his patients the patient dies, and it was like this pregnant woman who he kind of like was like, I just she thinks she's a really good person and she didn't deserve to die. She deserved to be a mom. And so he's like, I quit the hospital. I don't want to do this anymore. So then he goes up to his trailer to like hide out, and he's drinking himself to death. And so Meredith
Cute.
comes up. Cute. So then Meredith goes up there and she's like, what the hell are you doing? You need to figure this out. Like, well, he asked Meredith, he's like, would you still love me if I wasn't a surgeon? And she was like, no, because you have such a gift and such a skill for this that like you would be screwing yourself over if you gave it up. And then she hands him over a case, and the case is from Izzy. Izzy has a tumor in her head, and the only person who can operate, obviously, is McDreamy, Derek Shepherd. So then he like goes in the hospital, he does the surgery, and then Meredith's trying to leave the hospital. But then she gets into the elevator, and Derek Shepherd had put all of the cases that they've ever worked on together on the walls of the elevator, and was like walking her around and being like, okay, here, this is our first case that we ever did together. This is the clinical trial. This is this. And then he was like, will you marry me? And she's like, yes.
Oh, thank goodness he did a real proposal. I'm so sick of TV
Yes.
shows where they are like, where they don't do it, or they do the freaking like, they plan a whole wedding and then it doesn't work out, so then they just really unconventional one day off wedding thing. It always pisses me off. I'm like, can
Yeah.
we just give people a wedding? Can we just give them a nice proposal? Why do we have
Yeah.
to do all this?
Yeah.
Like, I got so mad during Castle. That proposal was the most BS thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like, you better say no, girl. At this point, no, you gotta say no. This is pathetic. Have you seen Castle, Michelle?
I watched a lot of it, but I think I came to it late and I didn't watch it all the way through.
I,
It was a
It's
little,
really good, but it
yeah.
is, yeah,
I
it's
don't
okay.
I
But I
don't think I've
watch
seen it.
so many, like I watch a lot of investigative detective-y stuff.
Yes, Michelle, I cannot stand. Maddie, you know this about me. I don't like a fair plot lines. I like hate them. Like they
Hate them.
actively make me angry.
Yeah,
They irk me.
I get irritated too.
Yeah, I just
Because
can't do
like
it.
I would never forgive it.
Even, yeah, exactly. Even when and then usually the other thing that makes me so mad is that they try to be like, well, the other person sucks, so it's fine. And I'm
Yeah,
like, that makes
yeah,
you suck though. That means
yeah.
you suck too. Do you understand?
Yep,
So I
exactly.
can't, I like really hate them. I like really hate them. Even writing one into Winona, I went back and forth for so long because I was like, Maddie, I actually don't know if I want this in there. But because the characters' reactions to it are different than like the usual TV show where they're like, it's fine.
Yeah,
I was okay with it. But but yeah, I just don't like any affair plot lines usually.
I
Usually they
understand
just
it.
make me upset.
I've worked in so many places and I've seen it happen with people, so it is really common. It irritates.
Yes. It's so gross. It happens at my work all the time. Well, my old work
Yeah.
at the garden. Because
I'm like, why?
servers are just servers are just alcoholics that cheat on each other all the time. Like
It's not just
genuinely,
there. It's
genuinely,
everywhere.
that's usually that's been the vibe.
I'm sorry. When I see you guys, I want to tell you about all the things that I watch that I love. And I know this is not a medical drama, but when you talk about, and I'm afraid to even say this because I don't want to ruin it, but I watched a show recently that I was like, oh
What show?
my God.
What show is it?
And I was so, you got to watch it all the way to the end, all the way.
Okay.
It's called His and Hers. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
my
I've heard it's so good. Guys,
gosh!
I haven't seen it. Guys, I haven't, but I got Netflix
Okay.
back. Okay. But I got Netflix back.
Okay.
And my coworker has been Lane. I know you're not listening to this. I just outed you. He's been telling me about it at work every day. He's like, "Did
Oh,
you watch Hidden Hers?"
good. I'm
So
glad
I
you
need
guys
to
have heard
watch
of it.
it, but I
I
haven't
was
watched
just
it.
kind of thinking, oh, this will be interesting. And I was
Yes,
like,
he said
yeah,
the twist
it's
is like the
interesting. It's
best
fun.
twist he's ever
It's
seen.
so awesome. Oh my God. I want
Mom
to be that
started watching
person.
it, but mom's in Missouri, so I have to wait to continue watching it with her.
Oh, you haven't seen it? I'm not giving
I've
anything
seen
away.
part of it. It's so good.
Okay, guys, I'll
I
watch it. All
love
right, twist my
I
arm.
love that actor. The main actor, he was in The Walking Dead.
He's hilarious.
Love
That's
him.
where he's from. Oh my
It's
God,
the main guy from Walking Dead.
He's not the
What?
main guy. He's like
Oh,
the main
okay.
guy's best friend
he
in The
was the
Walking
best
Dead.
friend that left him. But
And went with his wife.
I know.
Are you kidding me? People
Not
have
kidding.
never known what a best friend is. I
That's
swear.
what I'm saying.
I had someone tell me the other day that their best friend, supposedly, because I don't believe you after you tell me this, but their best friend doesn't really come to visit them like ever. And the times that they did come out, this person who's saying it's her best friend flew her out every single time. And that she hadn't seen her in 10 years.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
And that she flies out to see her, but she'll never fly to see her. And I was like, you have kids.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? Me and Maddie swip swap every time.
You guys have
Well,
such a deep friendship, though. I mean, not excusing what you're talking about, but I think that I think a lot of people would be lucky to have friends like you guys. Very, very fortunate. I don't think it's like as common as one might.
Yeah.
You guys are both
know.
awesome humans, and I'm not just
thank
sucking up to you.
Oh, Michelle, I wake up every day. I thank my lucky stars. And then I send Maddie a really emotional TikTok, and she sends me back one that's like making fun of me. And that's beautiful.
what are you talking about? What are you talking about? The last one I sent you was not making fun of you.
Let me find it. Let me find it.
Maybe it was. I don't know. I sent
Okay.
her funny ones
Cover your
that
bases,
make me
quick.
think of her and I.
Okay, this is the last one I sent her. That she hearted, okay?
I gave it a heart because I was like, aw.
And then
It says, when my friend is ranting to me, but that's literally my baby. And then the girl's crying in the video.
I would literally that sound is so sad because from a
That
really
sound makes me sob every time.
it makes me sob every time. But I was like, aw, like
No, that's not true. Maddie genuinely does send me really nice things.
yes, I do. Don't tell the audience that I'm mean.
And then Maddie sent me this one that says me listening to my bestie's 9-minute voice message and trying to remember all the points I have to respond to. And it's this monkey with the wig on taking notes on a keyboard. And it's funny because that happens every time because Maddie and I literally will send each other like a 22-minute long audio.
Yes. And every single time I like respond to hers or she responds to mine, it's more just like, okay, I'm trying to remember all the things that you
All
said.
the things you said. I don't remember
that's
anything.
literally how the conversation.
But I remember the last thing you said, so I'll respond to that.
But it's so hard because I was talking to I forgot who I was talking to the other day. Maybe with my cousin. But I was like talking about my friendship with Carolyn, and she's just like, I don't think you understand, like a lot of people don't have that. Like people don't understand that. And I was like, well, I'm just lucky.
No, literally, if Maddie got drafted into the army, I would have signed up.
Oh my
I
gosh,
do
we're gonna
that.
do the army together.
Don't do
We'll be in the
it.
trenches.
Don't do
Trenches.
it. I'm
Trench
just here to tell
girls.
you.
We turn
They
into a
wouldn't even
trench.
let me in. They wouldn't even let me in.
No, they would look at both of us and be like, there's way too much shit wrong with you guys.
They'd be like, she can't hear anything. I'm like, what?
They'd be like, you took one antidepressant when you were in high school? Booted. You're done.
I don't think they care about that. The antidepressant.
They're like, you're gonna need a few more of those after
Yeah, they're
after
gonna
this.
be like, we got you covered. Come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Michelle, because you were in the army.
I was.
Dude, guys, Michelle has lived such a crazy life. I feel like we bring you on the show and then we talk the whole time.
Army,
But like
a
Michelle's
nurse,
life is
an
insane.
actor.
Everything that I learn about Michelle, I'm just like, well, of course, that makes sense. But also, what are you talking about? Like, we would be filming in Winona, we'd be mid-scene, and Michelle would just like drop a piece of lore really quick while she was like fixing the audio, and I'd be like, Michelle, wait a second, everyone stop. We need
Stop
to
filming. Repeat what you said. I'm not.
We're actually
surprised.
wrapped for the day because I gotta take Michelle out for margaritas, okay? Because I need to know everything.
I don't even remember what that would have been, but yeah.
You
No,
lived
I'm
a
old, you guys. I'm old and I get bored in jobs, so I have to do other things.
You're not.
I love that though. Michelle's lived many lives.
Yes.
Like genuinely. Like she has.
And it shows.
No.
No, no, Michelle.
I know,
I got
I
what are you gonna do?
know.
I'm gonna
Why,
become
yada.
nurse. I'm gonna become Nurse Dana for a second. This ain't Philly. Favorite line. Favorite line.
I love Nurse Dana. She's like she might be
God,
my
I do
favorite character.
too. I love her
Obviously, besides
accent.
Noah
I
Wiley.
keep trying to copy
Yeah.
it. It's
It's
like
so crazy.
spectacular.
Michelle, if
think
anyone can learn her accent, it's you.
this ain't Philly. I can't.
In
I can't
fact,
do it.
bring her accent to Winona. Anderson has an accent after the first episode.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
Dana's accent changed from season 1 to season 2. Like in season 2, it's like more thick. I don't know if you noticed that, but
I didn't.
I wondered actually, but
it
I didn't identify that as a whole. It just seemed like something was a little more
yeah, it just
intense.
seems a little thicker. Like when she says "Baby Jane Doe," I'm like, whoa, okay.
I love her
Yeah.
so much.
I love her. She's
I'm so
She's
glad she's back.
amazing at kind of just like commanding the whole
Mhm.
space too.
yes.
She's just so fantastic. So Michelle, you used to be a nurse, okay?
I an LPN. And I
Okay.
wasn't a cool RN, but in the army, you did have to supposedly do the same things that
I don't
RNs
know
did.
what an LPN means.
It means licensed practical nurse. I think like in Washington State, there's not as many of them now. They're like medical assistants or
Oh, gotcha.
some other kind of thing. But a licensed practical nurse, like the in the civilian, and it's probably changed now because I'm old. But like LPNs could not do IVs or phlebotomy kind of stuff
Mm,
in the civilian world, but in the military we had to learn how to do that. So in the military there wasn't too much difference, but
gotcha.
LPNs are basically they were it went MA, LPN, RN, doctor or specialist or whatever in the level of education. I think they
Gotcha. Okay, because before you got on the show, okay, me and Maddie were talking, and we are talking about how cute Maddie looks as a nurse, and I was like, oh my gosh, she should be a nurse. And then she was saying like, I don't think I can be a nurse because I don't want to memorize everything. And blah, 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 blah.
I
Okay,
didn't say I want to memorize anything. I said I don't think I could.
yeah, but I
totally
changed
could.
it because you could if you wanted to. Okay,
But I
Anyway.
don't think I could. I don't think I
You
could.
would be such a good nurse.
But this
Or-
is what I
or
said,
doctor,
Michelle.
or whatever
I
you
said
want.
she wasn't mean enough to be.
Well, I was gonna say that you would be so good, but I bet. See, I had a lot of trouble walking away, like mentally from it, and I was worried, really worried. I would like hurt somebody by not paying full attention all the time. So it was like a
Yeah.
constant responsibility stress for me, and I could see Maddie doing that too.
Yes,
I-
100%. Because I think Maddie would, yeah, she would get anxious about the fact that, or if someone wasn't doing well and she couldn't do anything about it, I think that would be a lot for her
Yeah.
too.
And your heart,
Because
you
Maddie
would just
feels a lot of
be
that. Yeah,
attached, and
totally.
yeah, I could, yeah.
But no, we were talking about it because I thought that the pit does such a good job of capturing personalities within the medical field.
Yes.
Because now that I'm working, I don't know if you knew this, Michelle, I got a new job.
Oh, I didn't. What are you doing?
Yeah, I work at an urgent care.
Really?
Yeah,
What are you doing
I
at
do.
the urgent care?
I'm front desk.
I've done that before. Like
I
was gonna say
love
I've
this
never
job.
worked in an ER, but I've because when I was in school, I worked as the admitting desk for an ER for a while too.
So you've seen everything. That's crazy.
I just
Maddie, why don't you? Okay, wait. Okay, but this is my dream scenario. Okay, dream with me. Okay, close your eyes. Okay.
okay.
Okay, Maddie, I'm front desk at the urgent care. Okay, I check someone in. Okay, my dream scenario.
What color
I'm
are
at
the
work.
walls? I need to like get it a bit more vivid.
They're pretty ugly.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be kind of ugly. It's like recently redone, but like it's not cute because like let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then okay,
But
I'm
very
in my
sterile.
okay. You can hear my little turny chair, my little wheels in my turny chair as I'm like rolling around up front.
I'm
like
loving the
making a little
ambiance.
copy. Yeah, I'm doing a little type, and I'm like
Yep.
symptoms. Yeah, we'll get you seen right away. You hear my little roller chair. Okay, I roll back.
Okay.
Because the way that this is set up, okay, imagine your eyes are closed. Okay,
Okay.
so we got the like entrance to the front. Okay, and there's a little doorway behind where I sit. In that
Love it.
doorway leads to the MA's. Okay, MA's office right behind me. I roll my little rolly chair. Okay, roll into the MA's office, and I'm like, so and so is ready to see you. And then you turn around and you're like, I'm ready to
What?
see them. And then we're best friends and we're hanging out every day.
I love that.
But genuinely, yeah, it's so chill.
Oh,
It's
I'm
so
so happy
nice.
for you. That's awesome.
And so I'm just like,
Congratulations.
oh wow, they treat me like an adult. Like I can have my water bottle. I can
Sweet.
like I can check my phone and they're not gonna be like,
And you probably
What
get
are you
really good
doing?
benefits. And you could
yes,
probably, you're going to be able to stitch yourself up soon.
yeah, pretty soon. No, I passed out. If I have to
Look at
stitch
Maddie's
myself
face.
up, if I have to stitch myself up, just let me bleed out. Like please, I'm not doing that.
I
Um,
have a friend who's a vet tech and she fell and she ripped her knee open and then she does theater. She came to the theater and she'd sewn herself up. No lie.
Oh
she
my
said, I
gosh.
don't have time
She's
for an
a
injury.
badass.
There
Yes.
was one time
She's like,
where
I don't get PTO. I'm stitching myself up at the theater.
Yep.
there was one time I was working when I worked at the theater. It was like during dinner time, and so we were all like up in this like room because I had like a big TV and we were playing Mario Kart together. And hey, I've done it before, okay? There are glass doors, okay? And one of the interns, she came up and she walked right into it, okay?
Ugh.
And everyone was like, is she okay? Is she good? And she's like, I'm good, I'm good. And then she like sits on the ground like this, and we're like, okay, so she's just embarrassed. And so I get up to like walk out to her, and I see blood on the
Oh,
ground. And I'm like, she's bleeding. Guys, she's bleeding. So like I walk outside, I'm like, what's wrong? What happened? And so her glasses scraped her eyebrow,
oh God.
and yeah, and then it looked really
Oh,
bad because, all the blood flow just poured
yeah.
out. And then her whole eye was swollen. And so I was like, someone get the first aid kit. So we're like trying to like put all this cotton on her and whatever. And then her roommate came and picked her up and like took her to the hospital. And I was like, damn, that
And
was
somebody's got to do
intense.
something about those glass doors.
That's what I said. I was like, she's not the first person or the last to run into those things because they're so clean and crisp that you can't
Yeah.
see them.
That's why I
Um,
leave my windows streaky.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Please
For those of you who are listening, don't clean your windows.
No,
don't
no.
clean your windows.
Don't clean
Save
your
It's a
glass doors.
save a face. Don't do it.
yeah. I did
I hope
not.
if I ever have to get surgery for anything, I hope my doctor doesn't tell me what it is or what they're fixing. I like I need like a confidentially clause against myself because like I don't
Okay.
want to be thinking about that. Just don't tell me. Tell Zach.
I just
And Zach won't tell me either. Like I don't want to know. I just can't imagine every day. And how many times they show this in the pit, how many times there's only so much they can do. Like how they can't really do much.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, like
Well,
legally.
when in the military, at least the way we did it then, like they would train us specifically on triage. And I like if somebody's eyes were closed in the field, which thankfully I never ever had to do any of this, but like if the eyes are closed in the field and you would have to go past them in a mass casualty just because you've got to find the ones you can save first. I hated that idea.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
neurotic. There's no way I could do that. So yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
have had to, but that's like, bleh. So I'm so glad I never actually had to do anything like that.
Yeah. I don't. Carolina, I'll come to your work, but I will
Okay.
be in
No,
the
Maddie. No, no. Okay. Wait. Close your eyes. Dream scenario. Okay. Patient comes in. Okay. I'm
okay.
checking them in. I'm like, yeah.
Tick,
Date of birth. Okay. That's what's happening.
Yep.
And then I slide to you. I hand in their paperwork. You're scanning it into the system. You're uploading their file. Okay. We're both front desk.
Okay.
We're both laughing so hard at whatever Pixar movie we put on the screen that we forget another patient walked in.
Love
But
it.
that's okay because they're just coming in for B12. No, life not in the
Can I
lot.
add to this dream real quick?
Yeah.
Before we get there, we get coffee and we carpool.
Okay.
Ooh.
Perfect.
And the
Perfect.
cafeteria has really good food.
Oh my gosh, guys. Yeah, cafeteria, please. Dude, I wish it was big enough to have a cafeteria. This is the first show I've had that has an actual break room in it. It has a basement. And it's such a weird building. It used to be a school, but the downstairs is really weird. Kind of creeps me out. I'm like, I kind of want
I
to
like
decorate
that.
it, and
I'm
it's
sure you
scary.
could make it cute if you want to.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm like, can I put some cute little things up? Little lights, little
Yeah,
posters that say "Believe in yourself."
with the
That would
You
the
can
or
do
cat
it. With the
hang
cat.
barely
in there.
hanging on.
Hang
Yes,
in
hang in
there.
there.
The theater though, the theater had like the green room, which was like ginormous, but like you don't really get a break because the actors will come down and they'll be like, "I need wardrobe help. I just need
Yeah.
help. I don't
And
know."
you're like, I'm not clocked
Actors,
in.
I'm like, I
actors are
put
so needy.
I'm like, I put your socks in your bag and you know it.
Yeah, Michelle is one of our really needy actors. Something
They're
about
so
Michelle.
needy.
She's like, where's hair and makeup? And we're like, please, girl.
I
We
just
have
remember
$3 and you donated
Last
all three of them.
looks.
I just remember, I just remember one time I was like eating my dinner and one of the actors she was kind of trouble, but she came out and she was like, "I need you to fix this, please." And I went,
Oh,
"This isn't even your costume. This isn't even a costume in the show." And she's like, "I know it's a home project and I
oh
just
my
can't get it."
God.
I was
Oh
like,
my God.
"Ma'am, that's not my job."
Sorry. Sorry. I just love talking with you guys and I have to tell you everything and I haven't even told you half of what I wanted to
I
tell you.
know. We should
And
probably do a formal end of this episode so we can
Oh,
I'm
talk.
we should do the
well,
quiz first. But don't worry, we'll probably cut a bunch out.
okay,
Yeah, we'll
thank you.
have to cut out when I talk
He'll be
about
like,
people.
Mom, I don't sound like that. And I'll just get in trouble.
I talked about the 3 seasons of Grey's Anatomy for about 10 minutes. So
No, you have to keep that in, Maddie. That's part of the
I
episode.
said
No,
we-
Maddie, it's so good. I love listening to your summaries of shows
Yeah,
because you make every show sound like the best show in the world, genuinely,
It is
every
really
single
good.
time.
that is true. That is
So keep
absolutely
that
true.
in. Keep that in, or
Why would you get rid of it? Are you worried about
I'll
spoilers?
literally go on strike,
No, I just feel like I
Maddie.
talk too much. I was just like,
What?
I
Wow, that was
Don't
that
you
was
ever
aggressive.
think that
That was
ever. I want to
so
hear every
aggressive.
word that you're
It was
thinking in your
aggressive.
head.
I
You
am a
understand?
doctor, Maddie. Here, okay, I
You're
make the
showing
rules.
that it's your charger and not.
I didn't have a stethoscope. I told you I was going all out. I didn't have any
Oh
scrubs.
my
This
God.
is a t-shirt. But Michelle,
Mhm.
before we end this episode,
Yes, there's a
I
quiz.
I have a quiz, okay?
I'm
It
ready.
is,
I'm ready.
which the Pit character are you?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
She's gonna get the lady who says, we're not in Philly.
Well,
He's gonna
this
get-
ain't Philly. I
doubt
have
Yes,
already
you so are, Michelle.
Fire.
You're,
Okay.
I have
'cause
already
you're just
taken
like
this
her.
quiz.
You're like a spitfire and you're really smart and you're really
I
funny
know.
and you're also a friend to everyone.
I might be
100%.
more like Mel.
I love Mel
I
so
love
much.
Mel.
You could be like Mel too, because Mel's also the best. So
Oh, she's so sweet. I did take the
Or
quiz
I
earlier,
might be the
and it's great.
snarky girl, whatever the one who you look like. She's kind
Santos?
of snarky.
Santos?
When I took this
No.
quiz, I got Moen.
Okay.
Which one is she?
And I was she
I'm sorry, I'm horrible
she's
with
the
names,
very
you guys.
nice doctor. I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
She's the one who like really cares about her patients. Where she's just
Yeah,
like,
they call her slow mo for the whole first.
Slow-mo.
She's one of my favorites.
Yes.
And she
Yes.
and that they're teasing at a romance between her and Dr.
yes.
Abbott.
Okay,
Abbott?
okay.
Abbott, and that's why I was like very happy that I got her. I was like, hell yeah. Okay.
It was just
First.
because you answered one of the questions and you were like, Dr. Ava is hot. And then they gave you that character.
100%. Okay, question number 1.
Yes.
First, you're going out with karaoke with your friends. Which song are you singing? Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor, Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson, Man I Need by Olivia Dean, Dancing Queen by ABBA, or Defying Gravity from Wicked?
I'm gonna go with Defying Gravity because I didn't like any of the other ones very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, those were not any of
And I
Michelle's
do-
genres.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the Nirvana for God's sakes?
Does anyone care about
They picked
Nirvana?
Eye of the Tiger, and they were like, yeah, that's intense
I am
enough.
the tiger. My God. Okay. Yeah. No.
Okay, you're at a house party. Where can we find you? In the corner with friends, suggesting drinking games to play, in the middle of the dance floor, telling a story to a group of people, cleaning up spilled snacks, or I've already left the party.
Ooh, that's hard.
I know.
There's like at least three of them where I could be at any given moment.
Okay, let's say
Yeah,
them.
let's hear him.
We'll narrow them
Okay,
down.
dance floor,
That's the one I
stor
picked.
stories, and
Yes.
cleaning. If like I
Yes.
yeah, so
That's how I
I
felt.
feel like
or you know what? There's four because I also might go. See ya.
It depends on how the party's going.
Yeah, if
Depends
it's
who's
boring,
at this
I'm
party.
out.
If Carolyn and Michelle are not at the party, I'm not gonna be there.
That's so true.
I already canceled the party that I was going to throw because Maddie said she couldn't go.
There you go.
I had a shift at the
Understood.
hospital.
Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna be off a 14-hour. I'm not going to that.
They
And I'm like,
always
well,
do
then
this with their
nobody
steps.
is.
They're all just like, okay, huh. That's my impression.
I like it.
Okay, which one are you, Michelle?
Yeah.
Probably dance floor.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it's decent music, yep.
Okay. What love language combo do you identify with the most?
Mm.
Acts of service and receiving gifts, quality time and words of affirmation, physical touch and acts of service, receiving gifts and words of affirmation, physical touch and quality time, or acts of service and quality time.
Oh my God.
I know.
I think quality time is definitely one of them.
Okay, quality time. So it's either physical touch and quality time or acts of service and quality time. Oh, and words of affirmation.
I think it's probably physical touch because I like getting a massage.
There you go.
I'm like,
Sick.
will you rub me? Rub my shoulder.
Now, which the Pit character would you trust with a secret? Jack Abbott, Perla, I think that's how you say her name. John Shen, Parker Ellis, Princess, or Mateo.
Oh my God.
A lot of these people are from the night shift. It's crazy.
Night shift are the people you can trust.
I'm trying to remember all of the names to the faces. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you know what? I totally trust Princess and
I was gonna
Perla.
say I wouldn't because they're the ones that are gossiping.
But
Yeah,
they would
Princess is the
they would
gossiper.
talk amongst themselves, but okay, yeah, you're right. But I'm gonna go with Jack Abbott.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I got Mohan. Okay.
No, literally, they said you like him, don't you?
Okay. Choose a character from another show to swing by the pit to help during a trauma. Christina
Oh,
Yang from Grey's Anatomy, Doug Ross from ER, George Clooney,
I forget
Hawkeye,
that he's in it. Your
I
turn.
know, Hawkeye Pierce from MASH, JD from Scrubs, Gregory House from House, or Buck from 911. I would never trust anyone from 911, ever.
I know, but that's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're dealing with Avengers level threats right now. They don't have time.
They're dealing with
Okay.
aliens.
So I love. There's like a couple of them that I absolutely love. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with the first. This is I used to watch reruns constantly, so I gotta go with Alan Alda.
I love that.
Wait, who? Which one?
MASH, Alan Alda.
MASH.
Boom.
I have not watched MASH, but all my friends are like, it's the best show ever. Watch it.
Oh
So I'm
my
going
God.
to.
Well, I have watched, I mean, I used to watch, I don't know, because I used to watch the reruns constantly and the whole his character and BJ Honeycutt and Loretta Swit and oh my God, Frank Burns, who could never get another job because he was so very he did his crappy person so well. You know, it was a great series, but a lot of cries sometimes and very funny.
I love a lot of cries. So I love the pit so much. Makes me tear up almost every
That's
episode.
why you love Grey's Anatomy, okay? I'm crying every episode.
I'm
Which
sobbing
medic
probably.
which medical specialty do you believe you'd be really good at it? Neurosurgery, pediatrics, emergency medicine, plastic surgery, cardiology, or OBGYN?
Oh God, I loved labor and delivery so much. I don't
Little
know about really good
babies.
at any of them, but I love Ellen and Dee, so I'll go with that.
Did
And
you, was
I
that
didn't
your
get to,
job?
no, I didn't get to work in it, but I got to do a clinical in it. And you guys, like, you know, you want to cry, see a baby be born. It's
I
so
know.
beautiful, and it doesn't smell as good as one might think. But
I never thought for a second that that would be something that would be pleasant.
the the smell,
Yeah.
I had never thought of smell before, and then I was like, yeah, it doesn't smell good, but look at it. I mean, I also think I'd be good at cardiology.
Yeah.
True, because you have a heart.
Oh,
Yes, you do. I feel like delivering babies would be kind of fun though. But
it's
like,
well, and it's also stressful if something goes wrong, but
yeah, when my mom tells the story all the time because she's like, when I gave birth to Madeline, I had no drugs, and the doctor that was supposed to deliver me didn't come to the hospital because he was like, oh, she has time. But apparently
oh.
I came too quickly, so the nurse delivered me.
Ooh.
Isn't that crazy? Fun fact about me.
Wow.
She's great. She was great. Finally, if you had to give a presentation on why one of these TV shows is the best, all caps, which one would you pick? Friends, Game of Thrones, Frasier, The Sopranos, Carolyn,
Love
Parks
that.
and Rec, Breaking Bad, The West Wing, The Office, or The Wire?
I have to go with The Office because I love it so much, and
The
I'll
Office
watch
is
everyone constantly.
no, it's the best. I
It's
can
the
watch that show forever.
Beats
Okay,
Fair Battlestar Galactica.
are you ready?
Yes, maybe. I should have gone with George Clooney, but I'm still happy with my Alan Alda. Okay, go.
You got the character Michael Robbie.
No way!
Yes,
Michelle's
your
Robbie.
personality matches Robbie. You're perceptive, smart, and a quick thinker. Like
True.
Robbie, you're someone who charges into any situation head on as you often figure things out as you go. While you keep things close to your chest, once you get to know someone and know you can trust them, you begin to open up more. You're a natural born leader who people often turn to when they need help. True! Check, check, check.
True.
All
True,
true.
true, true. Okay. Hey guys.
That's
Thanks
very
for
nice.
joining us for our episode where we talk about medical dramas and friendship and
Fireworks!
all that fun stuff. Thank you, Michelle, for joining us
Thank
today.
you guys for having me.
We
Thanks,
hope you'll join us
Michelle.
next week.
Am I supposed to hang up now?
No, Michelle, we're hanging out after this.
No,
We're hanging out
we're
after
hanging
this.
out. Oh my gosh. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Just Some Podcast.
Feel free to like, comment, and share.
Check out our channel to see our teasers, trailers, and scenes from films we've made. You can also find King Tara, which is now streaming on Amazon.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify for more behind the scenes.
See you next week.
See you next week for a new episode.
Can't wait. I'll be there. I know Maddie will be there. Will you be there? It's like a guilt trip.
It's like a threat.
And if we don't see you there, I don't know. Watch your back.